All right. We are back. Just going to have to not touch things on my other monitor, I think. Because I've been dealing with this weird glitch. In fact, I should do this on my phone here real quick. All right. Start in just a sec. Okay. So, what we are going to do... Excuse me. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I am going to start a new character. Going to do Astrologer. Going to go full int. Make sure to show the stats here, although I already kind of know what I want to do. I have only done an astrologer so far at the very beginning. I have not got very far. I am decently close to the end of the game, I think, on my strength character. I've at least... Well, I don't want to give away any potential spoilers, but yeah. I've gone decently far on a strength character, and I've dabbled in a couple other builds. But today I'm going to start and go full int, focus on spell casting, and we're going to be using a wide variety of different spells. So we are going, let's see. Doesn't really matter what I look like because I know my face is going to be covered with the helmet I'm going to be wearing anyway. You know, usually when you go with that magic character, you're going to have that helmet that you'll wear most of the game because it boosts your spells and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'll start with a golden seed. I think a golden seed's what's going to help the most at the start. But what I'm going to be doing at the beginning is I'm just going to be running around a lot and going and tracking down a lot of items. I'm going to be exploring the world, going far and wide to find a bunch of really good items that you can do essentially without... I want to show a lot of really good early game secrets that you can uncover just by exploring the world and finding items without even having to fight anything. So that's going to be my main goal starting out today. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what I look like. You're not going to be able to see my face at all. Yeah. That's a thing. It's fine. We're just going to jump straight in. And I've, like I said, I've played a few characters here. I'm not going to bother too much with story and stuff. I'm just going to jump in. I've been digging around. My main goal is playing so far has been just exploring the world and finding secrets and uncovering as many map pieces and stuff as I can. Opening the map, finding new areas. That's what's been driving me in this game. I still have quite a bit left to discover, I'm sure. But as far as the early game goes, I've explored very, of course, that would be the very first message we see in this game, because Souls game players are so mature. So we are just going to jump straight into this here. Yeah, the first thing I do, I think, is going to be to run to the southern continent. We're going to pick up some golden seeds and whatever the items are called that upgrade your flask. We're going to get a lot of flasks and a lot of upgrades on our flask, which this is really useful no matter what build you're playing. So we're just gonna chill, you know. How about you? Come at me, bro. Okay. Alright, so we start out with 3 red, 1 blue flask. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run through this. I think it does. There's a few things I think that come in handy down here. And I like to try to light all the bonfires and find all the secret areas and stuff like that. You know, you would think that I would be used to saying grace by now, but yeah, you're definitely going to hear me saying a lot of using a lot of terminology from other Souls games that I've played. As you can see, starting out, a caster is quite powerful. You don't really need to do anything, and you even have an additional spell when you start out that's like a spread shot that can hit groups of enemies even. Like, it's really strong, just starting out. If you've never played a Souls game before, it's not a bad idea to start out as a sorcerer. It really makes a lot of things easy. Yeah, so that kind of goes right through him. I don't really want to deal with this. Stupid shield here. Let's go back to magic. So one of the biggest things I want to be doing is experimenting with a very wide variety of spells. I want to try at least pretty much every spell at least once. Like, I want to experiment. And it really is a perfect game to do that, because we're going to be backtracking a lot through like easy content that's going to be no problem anyway. So I'll be able to really have plenty of chances to just try all kinds of different spells and strategies and stuff like that. Here, I'm just going to go because I don't have very many flasks right now, and I only have 1 magic. I didn't really feel like switching them yet. We're just gonna barrel right through here. Yes, and then the message is there saying you're too fat. Of course, as Souls players always have to do. I like how they actually removed fatty from the list of options and messages in this game. But in exchange, they put a what is it, tubby person, or no, it's not tubby, it's large fellow or something like that. And we can just spam the button and cast, and like, yeah, easy peasy. Elden Ring hard, guys. Yeah. So we're just So this is basically the item here that we went through there for. Now, these trees are really important to look out for because aside from this one, I think pretty much every one of these glowing small little trees like this will have a golden seed next to it, which is what you use to upgrade your flasks. So that helps a lot. A lot. Especially early in the game. And especially when you're doing a magic character, because you're going to need to have a lot of flasks on your FP instead of your HP. You want to have a balance of blue and... In fact, I should go ahead... since we started out with a golden seed, I can go ahead and get one extra. Yeah, and sacred tear. Those are the other items. We're going to get several sacred tears right off the bat as well. I'm going to go ahead... Honestly, I just kind of want to run around a lot. I feel like we're not even going to really need that much health. I'll go ahead and keep 2 on health, though, because they don't do a whole lot this early on, and I will be finding a lot of graces as well. There are some secrets down here, but I'm not going to do this early. Once I get some stone sword keys, if I remember, which I honestly probably won't, I'll probably come back down here. I actually still need to go down here on my strength character. I did try going down there once, and I wasn't able to really find much, although I heard there's like a secret item down there, something like that. You know what I should do? I need to get in the habit. We're going to swap these around. So we're going to have... so I'm going to be casting from my left hand and attacking with my right hand. I also want to experiment with some different physical weapons as well. Of course, people have to put... Those are the most annoying messages to me. Like, if you put a message next to a wall and say there's a hidden path ahead, and there's no hidden path ahead, you will not ever get an upvote from me or a downvote. I do not care. It is really annoying. Of course, by now I've kind of learned that there's hardly any hidden walls at the beginning of the game anyway. I'm already aware of where some of the ones you can access close to the beginning, where they are. Yes. Okay.
Come to the lands. Of course, you unfortunate without guide you are.
Yes, I know. I have no girlfriend.
Are you familiar?
I have a fiancé.
Is the gun? It will leave even if it. Grace is a
I'm just exhausting some dialogue here, just to make sure I don't miss important quests or something. Okay, and then. I'm going to go ahead and follow the grace, at least at this first spot, just so that I get this NPC here. So, this next grace, there's an NPC that sells one of the most important items, and that is the crafting book. The item that allows you to do any kind of crafting. So you always want to make sure that you hit at least this church here. My first Erd leaf flower. How about that? You'll also get an item up here that allows you to do some basic upgrades to your weapons, but you can't upgrade very far. I think like +3 or +6 or something is all. Yeah. Of course, let's see. I'm not going to be upgrading anything for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to buy the crafting kit for now. I don't need these notes at the moment. I will come back and get these cookbooks and stuff. And we want to have the torch. The torch is just really handy. because there's a lot of dark places that you'll go to. It can be really hard to see. It's really easy to just like miss having that torch. So I'm gonna put it in my right hand over here. Actually, if I'm casting with my left hand, can I cast on a horse? I wonder. We'll find out. We'll find out. I have not really tried casting from horseback before. Like I said, I did not get very far when I was doing a sorcerer before. Okay. Alright, so do I have... I don't have any rune items yet. Okay. So, from here, instead of following the normal path here, I'm going to go ahead and take a detour. So, I'm going to go down south. Let's do the first step. That's the one we want. The bonfire as soon as we get out of that starting cave. And then... Alright. So, it'll be a little bit before you get your mount. You have to visit like 3 bonfires in the overworld or something before you get your girlfriend. So we're just gonna start running. Oh crap. Of course I would have to fall in that hole there. Look at me, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Let's not jump over rocks where I can't see the other side, shall we? Okay, and there should be another grace right up here. But I'm gonna also be doing like a lot of little, like I said, I'm not gonna hardly be fighting anything. I'm mostly gonna be doing little suicide runs and stuff, going to new places. In fact, you know what? I could. No, I definitely don't want to go there until I get my horse. Until I get my noble steed. Yeah, those bats will chase you for a while, but if you just keep running, they'll give up. For long. Is she already here? I guess so. Cool. Already got my girlfriend.
But you, I can play turning root to 80.
I can be your maiden.
Summon me. I bequeath.
Yes, that's the thing I care about.
Treat him with.
Spectral Steed is way better than Maiden anyway. I mean, what does she even do? I mean, you know, she does let you level up and all that, but I can do it without her. Kind of, technically, I think. Okay, so where I always put my steed is on the down. And then I usually put bright message on the top one. I'm not going to be using multiplayer items, at least not join multiplayer items and stuff. Okay, well, since I have this, I might as well go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. So, I'm going to, right from the start here, I'm going to go ahead and go get what I think, I could be wrong, but I think is the best starting staff. And it's a little weird to get there, but you can get there very fast if you know what you're going, like extremely fast, because it's just right through here. You go down into one of these little labyrinths, and there's a chest. I think I can probably just ignore the rats too. But this chest teleports you somewhere. I think this is the one. Yeah. Bye-bye. And this teleports you to a much later part of the game. Well, you could potentially get there, but it's quite a long ways. But this way you teleport like pretty much right nearby. This area is quite dangerous, but as long as you're not too worried about losing souls and stuff, it's not a big deal. So this takes you to a cave all the way over in Caelid. Just run quick because that guy, oh my gosh, he almost... Bitch! I forgot just how insanely squishy you are starting out as a sorcerer. In fact, I think you only have like, what, 8 vitality or something? Yeah. Probably should try to actually dodge that. Yeah, 9 vigor. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. There's an item you can grab over here, although you will die. There's a smithing stone 5, which is quite a later one. You will not kill me. I will kill myself. Okay. What was that item I got? I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, it's just like a rune arc and a smithing stone 5. It's not even necessary. You can just run straight out. Alrighty, so. And if you don't have many runes on you, there's not really anything that you really need to worry about losing. Okay, as soon as you can get around the corner here, you're safe. Just go down, and there'll be a grace right over here. And from here, you're okay. And then this is also the entrance of the cave. So you can just, as soon as you get out of the cave, you can just teleport back wherever you want to go. Random item here. So, there's also a few golden seeds if you look around here. So this is a pretty scary place, even when you're higher level. And with 9 vigor, this place is truly terrifying. However, I don't care if I die, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, just make sure you're on your horse once you get down into this bog, or you will be in a world of hurt, because this is scarlet rot. It's basically super poison on steroids. It's one of the worst poison effects I've ever seen. Now, you don't have to come over here either. I'm just grabbing. Mostly I just want to familiarize myself with exactly what these items are. This is another smithing stone 5, so can kind of help you get some upgrades. And this thing, I don't even think it'll attack you if you ignore it. This has like a little mist around it. Just don't get close to it. Just keep running through here. Just don't stop when you're in that corridor, or those guys will probably blow you up. But, yeah. The items they drop aren't really worth much, but you'll get a ton of ruin fragments. Okay, so here's the key. So right over here. Yeah, don't go close to the big flowers or they will mess you up. Okay, so I think it's right over here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's here. And I think you can grab this. Yeah, meteorite staff. There we go. All right, so that is one of the best early game staffs, if not the best. I'm going to be testing a few different ones out and see, and especially checking out and seeing how much like the upgrades do and all that. But one of the cool things about this staff is not only is it strong, because it has an S. It has an S in int right off the bat, but it also gives a bonus to gravity spells, and some of the most generally useful spells are the gravity spells, like the rock throwing moves and stuff like that. I know my brother, when he was playing through here, he was relying almost entirely on that. I think this is the spell, in fact, here, Rock Sling. Now, I don't think I can equip it just yet, because I think that this requires, 18 int, and I think the staff is also 18 int, yeah. But we will get that very quickly. I already have 16 int, so it's literally 2 levels, and I can use both of those, and with those two, you will be set. Like you will be able to take the early game by storm with these. Crap, get out of the way. Well, it's fine. I don't really have any souls. It's part of the benefit of actually specifically not killing things. You know what? I don't even want to go to the stake because I want to go to the last grace visited. Okay. So essentially, that item is right over in here. After you appear out here, you go out along the right wall. Just follow the wall on your right, essentially, as you come out of the tunnel, and you'll find it around back over there. Now, something of note: you cannot get to this map from here. You cannot get here. You have to go a long roundabout path. So don't even try. You can work your way through the city and come out and get this one if you want and start working your way around in Caelid. However, it is very, very, very dangerous here in Caelid. Cannot understate how dangerous it is at the very start of the game. However, I think I'm going to try, keyword try, to get a few, get 1 or 2, maybe 3 golden seeds. I know there's one right over here. These golden seeds are extremely handy at the beginning because they will give you more flasks. Yeah, that's just right up here. So these glowing trees, like I said, always make sure you loot those. Those are some of the most important items in the game. Okay, and then let's see, where are we? Yeah, we want to just head south from here. Now, going through this town can be dangerous. It might not look like there's anything there, but there's a lot of invisible enemies that will just pop up and start messing with you. Also, if you want to, there's a... you definitely don't want to try actually fighting this right now, but you can go climb up this ladder and unlock a door for later. Because there's a little thing that you can light right here. And it just, I think it's that one right there that opens up. Seal was broken somewhere. Okay, maybe it's not that one. It's right nearby here somewhere. All it is, okay, I think it's that. It's there. Down there. It's just a boss. It's literally just a boss, and it will wipe the floor with you at a low level. Like, you have no chance. Mostly because those types of enemies, you kind of have to have a fairly heavy item to even have a chance against them. And, yeah. Any item that you're starting out with. A Staff of Loss. That's another staff. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what the best staffs are. Okay, so I'm gonna try to light a few graces as I run around here. It's gonna be kind of hectic. Stop by the shack beyond the southern gate. Interesting. Okay. Well. So. Again, anytime you're in the swamp, you better be riding your horse. Because it just gives you complete immunity to the Scarlet Rot. You can't be afflicted by it while you're riding your horse. In the swamp, at least. Oh boy. I don't know what these do, honestly. I think they're just will like rot you. The heck? Yeah, you know what? I can't cast. If I left hand cast, I cannot cast from horseback. That was a somber 4? Yeah. Yeah, you can find a lot of really, really strong items over in Caelid, but again, you'll notice I even ran right past that that little scarab, because even those things are almost impossible to kill over here because they're just everything is so high level here compared to where you start out. Now I am looking. I think there's a grace somewhere around here. Well, there's the map as well. There should definitely be a grace right around here. It's also really easy to get lost here because everything looks the same. Oh yeah, there's that giant up there that throws huge magic boulders at you. It took me a while to even figure out what was throwing them, but yeah, that guy you definitely want to stay away from. Okay, here's the gate. Yeah, so this is the shack it was talking about. Yeah. Oh no. I am not gonna tango with that thing. Absolutely not. Those things will rip you to shreds, and they can, if you're not careful, outrun your horse and stuff. Okay, so yeah, sorcery scaling is actually lower on this one, but it boosts invisibility sorcery. But who cares about invisibility sorcery? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that for now. Is there a grace over here? Yeah, so this is the main entrance to Celia, the town of sorcery here. Yeah, we want to be really careful. The enemies here, quite sure that these spells can one-shot us easily. Yeah, we're really only just hunting for rare items over here. We're not here to fight anything. Okay, well, I swear there should be a grace right over here. Golden Rune 5, yeah, you can find a lot of these, a lot of really good rune items as well. There it is. I must have ran like right past it almost, or I guess I was on the other side of the street. Interesting. Okay. Well. Found the bonfire. Oh.
Forgive me to determine if you had.
Oh wait, did I
suitable
already unlock
current,
the
whereas
round
I know
table?
There is but one I can take gathering.
Wow! How did I've never seen the round table unlock this soon. Is it because I'm in
Very well.
Caelid?
Let my hand.
What the heck? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's really nice to have access to the round table this early. I don't know what unlocks it. The only other time that I've been able to unlock the round table is if I lose to the boss of the first main castle at the start of the game. Okay. Well, super cool. I'm not really worried about doing anything here right now, but that is nice. Yeah, I don't even have any souls to do anything really. I'll talk to the NPCs and stuff whenever I'm ready to do stuff. I was not at all expecting to unlock that early. Go ahead and grab this map. It would be really interesting. I think it would be amusing to have a map of Caelid as the very first map. I mean, you can pretty much go wherever you want right from the start. Yeah, so this is our world, right? We just have like a little section here, and then there's like a little bit of okay. And then I'm pretty sure. You know what? You know what I should do? If you really want to get some souls or runes early on, I want to say also there's a. There should also be. What does this merchant sell? Does he sell anything useful at the start? Stone sword key and a cookbook for rot arrows. Yeah, never ever gonna use those. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I have an idea. Okay, well, first, I'm pretty sure there's a golden seed around here somewhere as well. Just gotta be. So, what's even scarier than the T-Rex dog things are these giant birds, because they absolutely can and will outrun your horse. But yeah, there's a golden seed right over here. Yeah. Just gotta be careful where I go so I don't aggro one of those birds, because that usually means death if one of those comes after you, unless you get pretty lucky. Especially at this low a level, like, yeah, there's that church over here. So this is a dragon cathedral, I think. Hopefully no birds come after me. I don't think there's really anything here that we want right now, but I'll go ahead and grab the grace. Yeah, this is, yeah, actually, wow. Having that recipe at the start, because I think this recipe gives us, yeah, dragon wound grease that actually increases your damage against dragons. Or wait, gives you special dragon attacks? Huh. Yeah. Anyway, we can't really do anything here until we beat a dragon. Probably, yeah, there's a couple dragons I could probably take out pretty early. I'm not really concerned about that right now. Main thing I want right now is golden seeds and sacred tears. And memory stones are going to help us a great deal. Those are what give you more spell slots. Oh, crap. And I just walked into the dragon den. Whoops. Don't mind me. Just passing through. That's the rot dragon too. That guy is tough. Even on my high level character, he definitely gave me some trouble. Alright. Let's grab this before he decides to chomp me up. Okay. So let's see here. I don't think there's really any point in exploring further over here right now. However, I do have a silly idea. So there's something that we can do here. We're going to cheaply get a whole bunch of souls because I can, and I figured this out myself. I think we want to go like here. So there's a big war going on over there between the T-Rex dogs and the soldiers from this encampment down here. Now, more likely than not, I'm going to aggro some bird or T-Rex dog and just get slaughtered before I know what happened. But let's just try invading this campsite just to see if you know, how reasonable it is to do early in the game. Yeah, I don't want to go against that cliff edge because there's like not only a T-Rex dog over there, but there's like 3 of them, and one of them is like an elite one. There's a lot of these giant birds that are... Yeah, I guess I could have just ran straight past this golden seed. Gone down here. Okay, I haven't been aggroed yet. Okay, so you'll see there's a bunch of these T-Rex dog things just chilling over here. So I'm going to... Oh dear, that's an elite one. Yeah, he wants me for dinner. We're gonna try to not oblige him. So I'm just gonna sprint through here since I've got one of them after me anyway. There's a path you can get to, and there's a grace over here if you can get there. I'm going a very specific path to avoid getting hit. I said other places are dangerous, but that's nothing compared to where I am now. If literally any of the enemies spot me, I'm probably toast. However, you can see all these health bars over there because they're all fighting each other, which is quite amusing. And you can get a lot of runes. This is going to be a ton of runes for early in the game if this works and I don't get myself killed over here. Let's see if I can. Wow, see how tanky that thing is compared to my level. Oh, that's Cragblade? No wonder. That's funny. So Cragblade, that's the Art of War I used for a long time on my strength character. Yeah, so this place we can just watch the carnage. Actually, sometimes the humans win and sometimes the T-Rex dogs win. It's kind of funny. Usually the soldiers win though. Although the T-Rex dogs seem to be doing really well. Well, There's another important thing here. Very important. So we'll just write a message while we wait. I think I remember what. Yeah. So you can just kind of chill here. Look, I already have 2,200 runes. You can just chill. Yeah, it's another one of the soldiers dead. One of the T-Rexes is about to die as well. Yeah, that's another, like, almost 1,000, I think, per T-Rex dog. By the way, these soldiers are extremely strong, too. There's a reason why they can take on these monsters. If you try to fight them, you're going to be in for a tough time. Yeah, I think you usually get about, like, 4,000 souls just, like, sitting here and watching. It's really cheesy and cheap, so I'm not going to do it a second time, but just thought it would be amusing to try this since I am here this early. Could definitely give you a jump start on getting a few quick level ups. In fact, let's see what else I picked up. I got a golden rune 2 and a golden rune 5 as well, which will give us quite a lot. Guess it didn't work because I was emoting. Yeah, 1,600. Yeah, and we have over 4,000. And then once this last one is dead, I think then that's going to be a victory for the knights. So, yeah. Just without fighting anything and just running around in Caelid a little bit and then waiting for this battle to end. And then using the runes that we've had on us. We're at 6,000, over 6,000 runes. So that's quite a lot for the very start. See how many times I can level up now. Yeah, we have more golden seeds as well. Might as well go ahead and use those. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our int to 18, and then we can start using that other item. Go ahead and get vigor to like 12, just so we don't die quite as easily right off the bat. Man, we can get level up so many times. This is already 5 level ups. What else do we need? Honestly, this is probably fine for now. I probably should save some to buy a few items and stuff. Well, it's not a big deal. I'll get more. Let's go ahead. We'll stop there for the moment. Okay. So, let's see what other equipment I know I picked up another set. Let's mix things up a little bit. Let's put some traveler equipment on just to look a little different. Okay, these boots are definitely way better. Now we're all set to do some traveling. And then let's get spells here. I want to get. Let's just go ahead and equip Rock Sling. I'll keep Rock Sling and Glintstone Arc for the moment. And then okay, yeah, so we already are to the point where we need 2 golden seeds. Yeah, and we haven't got a sacred tier yet. Okay. So let's do 2 and 4 is fine for now. Okay. Alright, so we got Rock Sling, and now we have the Meteorite Staff. Yeah, this is a large bonus. 117 to 138 already. Okay. So let's see. I think once I get a little bit more. You know what? Let's just go ahead and level up a little more, since we have more souls at the moment. No, I think that memory stone is 3,000, right? So there are a couple things that I want to get here. Yeah, that there's a memory stone you can buy here. I think it's 3,000 though. This Edge Lord. Yeah. I should try to get a few more souls and actually buy that. I could also get like a heater shield or something. No, it needs 10 strength. Never mind. Yeah, I only have 8 strength. I don't want to upgrade strength unless I absolutely have to. I'll just go ahead and equip this for the moment. Oops. I don't want to always have the torch out. And having a shield could come in handy.
I don't believe I'm known as Teed.
Sup, D?
Unless you those who all the more.
I don't want to miss out on some important NPC dialogue or quest lines.
Be sure she's a servant to me. She's been my I've lost count of it, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely want to find her as well.
Oh, I can't remember. Very well. It is sick. Allow me, you, a house girl. Remember your... There's nothing.
You're a new fan, no matter how loud you're on.
And then... Wait. Wait, I can't... Where's the other staff? Wait, I do have it equipped, right? Oh, okay. So this one is just unupgradable. Okay, interesting. So it starts with an S in int scaling, but it can't be upgraded at all. Interesting. Okay. Well, that explains why it would be so dang strong in the beginning of the game. That means I don't even need to worry about upgrading it. Yeah, I don't need no hugs, bitch. Could do fine on my own, thanks. Well. Yeah, let me just go ahead and buy something from Merchant Kale then. Get a few recipes with the money I have left. Ah, hello.
A pleasure to meet. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of, and upon look the talk thou art possessed to call forth the spectre. I was entrusted by torrents for. 'Tis a bell, summon them with it. The spirits will obey thine. Now it is thine.
All right, we have summoning spirits.
I doubt we shall again meet. How long will it be for the tarnished?
Well, you might see me again. At least they're not being crude.
Wait, well, you're back. I am of a gnome selling where the land has been its only taunt, let's say.
Okay. This doesn't have 100% either. Yeah, let's just buy some cookbooks for now. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, that should be fine. Just go ahead and spend the rest at the moment. All right. So now let's go south. You know what? I'm just gonna blitz this map real quick, and I might as well get the bonfires near it, so we know where things are. I also kind of want to be able to demonstrate like where to go and how to find things. And I'm not even going the right way. I think there's also a little cave over here. Yeah. Grab this. Save it for later. So usually what I do, areas that have not been looted yet, I'll put a diamond. Just go ahead and mark that. Yeah, and I'm not going to actually fight anything here. I'm just going to grab a few items and stuff. Oh. It's still open. So that's a nice sword to start out with. And then here's the map right here. And then there's another item over on this one. Yeah, so you could totally just loot all this stuff and then run away. I want to say the item down inside the town is pretty valuable as well. It's pretty important. So I'm going to see if I can just blitz grab that as well. Without fighting anything. Ash of War, Storm Stomp, and the Whetstone Knife. That's the important thing. Okay. Just gonna teleport away real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark here because I have not really explored things. I have got some items, but I still want to like fully clear it. So I'm just gonna mark it with a castle icon. And then let's see. Okay. Could also go down here. First though, let's just go ahead. I'm gonna go down south and get some of those items I was talking about that are important. So, I keep talking about it and not doing it, so let's just do it. Okay. So we're going to go down this way. And then basically we're just going to sprint across the bridge as fast as we can and pray. That's all you really have to do. Yeah, I also need to find that merchant there. I think I've bought everything that I really need from this guy. I know there is a vendor here. Wait, no, that's not the. This is the market. The one I use for market usually. And then there's a cave somewhere over here. This is probably like, I don't remember exactly where it is. It's probably like here. Anyway, I know where it is. But first, we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna mark this with a castle. Just, it's not actually a castle, but there's some enemies they'll need to fight there and stuff, and clear it out. You know what? I should probably just mark with a sword. Let's do that. So, if there's not really any important if I know there's not any important items there, but I kind of want to clear it out at some point, I'll just mark it with a sword. And this, of course, is going to be a boss, although I'm going to wait till I actually unveil it. Yeah. I could spend time marking a lot of stuff, but if I haven't actually been there, there's no point. There's also this, but let's not worry about that. Okay. Alright. Moving on. You know what? I'm going to get rid of my... Well, no, it doesn't matter. Alright. I'm just probably going to die again here in a minute. This is another spot where you can kind of chill and watch the enemies fight each other. But that one takes a long time and you don't get hardly any souls from it. There's really no point. Yeah, here we go. It's a bonfire. Okay. Don't know what this item is, but I'm going to grab it. Some runes. How about that? Is there anything up here that I want to see? Not really. Yeah, I don't think there's anything important over here. Where's that spirit spring? Alright, let's just mosey on through here. So you want to go through here pretty quick. So there's some pretty heavy artillery. Sweet. It's a stone sword key. Let's go ahead and heal up. Okay. And let's make sure there's nobody following me. You know what? I should put 3 on healing just because. Okay, so then right here, if you go along the side here, there's actually a hidden cave, and you can avoid most of the fighting. You can climb up here. This was one we found fairly early on, but I'm sure it's one that a lot of people might never find because it's pretty well hidden. But it's just this path down here. If you don't go this way, it's very difficult to see it. But there's totally a hidden cave down here. Okay. So I'm just going to mark it for now. Get the bonfire. And jet. So there's something I just figured out the other day actually that's going to help a whole lot. And that is that over here, I think it's up here. I might need to go around the other way to get there. There's a place you can go with a spirit spring to jump off. Oh, I can't go back up there, can I? Yeah. Let's just go around this way then. We're just going to follow the wall here. Yeah, so this little thing here, if you wait and follow it, it will lead you over to that cave as well, although it's kind of a pain. Yeah, I really don't want to fight that thing. There should be a spirit spring over here somewhere. or a way up somewhere. Yeah, here's the bonfire, so the spirit spring I think is right around the corner. No, this is a different one. This is a different one. Okay, yeah. So I just want to go over this way. Don't mind me, puppers. Alright. Let me see. I might even be able to just climb straight up here. From here. Definitely worth getting that rainbow stone. Yeah, here it is. This is the spot. So there's a grace, a merchant, and a spirit spring. And you can use it to climb up there, and there's a little tower that if you unlock the secret, unlock the puzzle for it. Does he sell anything useful? Yeah, he does sell the Crimson Amber medallion. That's kind of handy. Yeah, I kind of want to... Go ahead and mark this also. Okay. And then the spirit spring. Oops. So if you go at the right angle, you can jump up on top of this, where there's an item. That turtle shell, I think that's the armor. It's really heavy armor, but I think it allows you to allows you to not get backstabbed. Haven't really seen anyone using it though in PvP or whatever. Okay, so there's something there, but I'm gonna go show. So this these types of towers, it took a while for me to understand what it meant, but it's really simple. Seek 3 wise beasts. So you're just looking for 3 turtles, and all you have to do is just attack it. And it's not like a real turtle anyway, but you just find these 3. One of them is invisible as well, but it's in the lake, so you can kind of see, and there's always some splashing, and you can always see messages here. I usually upvote helpful messages. Okay, and that's it, and it's open. So it's really useful to do this because up here is a memory stone. And in this game, it's really nice that you don't actually have to raise a stat or level up at all to have more spells learned at the same time. All you have to do is just get these items called memory stones, and once you, depending on how many of them you have, it just lets you memorize that many spells. And it's awesome. So I have 3 now, which means, well, I have 1. You start with 2 slots, and then the third one adds a 3rd slot. So now I have 3 memory slots. You can see here on my spells. Alright, so that's that. Let's see. Yeah, and there's a... Oh, yeah. This is where this other grace is, and there's another hidden cave over here as well. Go ahead and unlock that. And now that I have another one, I can memorize all 3 of my spells for now. And as I said, we're going to be experimenting with a lot of different spells. But to start out with, we're pretty much not fighting anything. Maybe all of today we're not going to really be fighting anything. Because we're just picking up items and kind of getting us a really good head start to where we can just blaze through whatever we want. Honestly, I'm already at the level and with items and stuff where I could just blaze through a lot of the early game content really easily. I mean, sorcerers are already overpowered, so this is just going to be even sillier. But, like I said, I want to experiment with a lot of different types of spells and stuff. Really try to give each spell at least a chance. Just try to figure out how it works. Which is also why I want to have a lot of memory stones, because that allows me to have a lot of different spells equipped at the same time that I can swap between and experiment with. So down here, amidst all these tombstones, is a hidden dungeon. Little catacombs down here. See if I can grab this thing. You're not even gonna drop an item for me? Bastard. Alright. So just mark this here. Already got this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this map. Oops. I might as well just go ahead and teleport over here. Now you have to be careful as you head down toward this castle, because there is that guy, there's a giant golem over here that will start hurling basically spears, but like giant arrows at you from a long distance. Still spooks me because it's so far away. It's really not that much of a threat. It's just terrifying the first time you run into it. I know that guy caused me to wait a long time before I actually went over there. But he's really not all that. In fact, I could probably kill him now if I wanted to. It might be a little difficult. I guess probably not really. So there is a golden seed over here, which I will snag. If you go around all around these rocks, then he won't be able to target you. But he can hit you where the golden seed is, but I'm just gonna kind of jet. Also, don't think trees will save you from those spears, because you could totally just knock them down. Partly why that thing's so terrifying. But it's really not that strong. There are much higher level versions of them later. He just can attack from so far away. And it's so loud and all that. That's mostly what it is. Yeah, I'm still in combat with him. Even way over here. Okay, now I'm not. Okay. So, yeah, and you could go down here. There's not really, I don't think, that much. Over here, there's a little, you can kind of go around here and climb up here, and there's this little village thing. I'm not really that concerned about that right now. There's a couple other graces over there. Really what I want is to work my way up here, because this and this, I think, are golden seeds, or there's a couple sacred tiers. I think it's here and here that are sacred tiers, and then there's like a merchant shack. There's like another merchant over here or something like that. And then if you go over here, there's a place that's pretty cool as well. For now, though, I'm just going to go this way and open up this catacomb or cave, whatever it is. And then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go up to that church. In fact, go ahead and mark this, because I'm just going to head there next. And then I'll go here. Just hit up each one of these places here. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, so this is the path leading over to the tree. If I want to go down there, then I need to take this. Okay, so let's go back this way. I think this is where the sleeping bear is as well. There's some flowers over here. Oh, there's a spirit spring right there too. Could have just jumped down here. Oh well. Okay, well I'm just gonna run down here just because there is another cave. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this grace. Yeah, this is a mining tunnel, so you can get a lot of ores to upgrade your weapons in these places. But I'm not gonna go in right now. In fact, I had to go ahead and check over here. There's usually a couple items. Just a little smithing stone one, but might as well. Okay, and then okay. So let's just go ahead. Yeah, this isn't the one with the bear in it. That's over on the other side. That's much further north, I think. Okay. Yeah, and then there's the big demi-human in here. I do not want to fight that thing. I mean, I'm not really fighting anything, but that thing can actually tear the place apart to come after you, so. Woo! Go ahead and run in here, see what happens. I bet I can get through. Okay, well that item was not even worth it. It takes him a while to get up because he's such a big boy. Okay, crystal tier. That's used for the special flasks. Okay, I clearly did not go the right way at the right elevation. There's a lot of different ways to go here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these churches, it's always useful to find these churches because you'll find, usually find these sacred flasks or whatever. Sacred tier, yeah. Where we can actually upgrade our flasks. And the next one's going to be going around down through here. And then we'll want to go to here. And then finally we'll end up over here, but this is usually in one of the earliest paths that I go. Just to pick up a couple upgrades to your flask, it'll essentially make it to where while you're low on, while your health isn't that high, you'll basically just, without too many vitality upgrades, you'll essentially just full heal with your flask every time. Which is really nice. Just really streamlines things toward the start of the game. Okay, I don't think there's really anything that useful here, actually. Just a bunch of rats. But let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, these guys are dangerous. We duck by opening it. Wing scythe. Okay. Yeah. I figured I was not getting out of there alive. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Stake of America so we don't have quite as far to walk again. This will be right outside somewhere. Usually. Okay. Actually, I might check this out too. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, right. This is just an Evergale. By the way, these are not worth doing at the beginning of the game. I mean, unless there's ones where you know that it drops a specific item that you need, I wouldn't really bother. They don't really give very many souls, and they're usually really difficult. It's usually better to just wait till you've leveled up a lot. Sacred tier number 2. That's the second one. So now we have Flask of Crimson and Cerulean Tears +2. Yeah, you just gotta be careful because these kind of dark goldish looking knights are very strong for a low level character at least. Yeah, and here's the merchant shack. So this merchant sells some handy stuff, such as a lantern. And I know I don't have any souls on me right now, so I'm going to make sure to come back to him.
Well, it's been an age. How can I help?
Yeah, the lantern's the most important thing. It's like 1800. And he also sells several stone sword keys that you can get for 2,000 each. Some cheap stone sword keys to start the game off with. If you actually buy stone sword keys from the various merchants around as you go, you will be doing so well. And of course, the infamous Zweihander. If you're building a strength or a cheesy large weapon character, that is a very good starting point. I used that sword on my strength character for quite some time. He also sells a lost Ashes of War, so you can duplicate one of your Ashes of War. And a few Smithing Stone 2s, which can also... So this is just a really, really good merchant to start the game, having access to it. That lantern is one of the most... honestly, one of my most used items in the game as well. I've got to where I use it almost as much as my horse. Pretty much anytime I'm going underground, I immediately turn it on. I have it bound to like one of my hotkeys. So, and then I think from here, all we have left is this tower here, which is, I think it's called the Tower of Return. There's a place, one of those teleporting treasure chests there. That's really nice. It takes you to someplace much later in the game, which will give you a really nice map expansion to scale out to a much bigger size. And there's, I think, an item over there that's pretty useful as well. I don't remember what it is, but we shall find out. Yeah, anytime you come across these, it's nice to just go pick them up. Be aware that sometimes there will be some fairly tough enemies that will spawn at these little crypts. But usually it's just fair game, free runes. Just run up and grab them. And don't worry, most of them will be rune 1s. But in later areas, you'll definitely get a few like rune 4 or 5, etc. from those. Okay. Now, I think... Is there a grace over here? Somewhere? I don't think so. I think it's just like the merchant shack place. Yeah, so you want to just sprint straight in here. Well, I thought I told you to get off your horse. See if I can get out here without getting murderized. Don't fall off. Yeah, so all we have to do is get to the top. There is a guy, I think, at the top. But he's just manning this, and you can make quick work of him. Okay. And then you can also dodge away. If you don't want to get teleported and it starts to work on you, you can just dodge away and avoid it, and then go back to it. Oh, crap. Let's try using this sucker. Get fucked. Okay. The horseman is the main one to be worried about. He will not follow you up the ladders. Well, now that this place is all nice and decorated, we're gonna teleport somewhere else. Okay, so this takes us all the way up to the royal capital. And there's not much you can do here, but there's a grace where you can save your spot. There's a very large enemy to kill. And there's an item that I want to say is fairly valuable. Oh, thanks for the follow, Phonochirp. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Let's try out my new swag spell, and let's see if I can actually just like take this guy out. First, I'm gonna grab the item just in case. Just gonna try going toe to toe with this giant. Ow. Well, that hurt. Definitely gonna be full health though. This is basically the first enemy I'm actually fighting in this run, because I've just been running around grabbing spears and stuff. Oh my, okay, that did almost nothing. You know what? I wonder if I can... Okay. Ah, I staggered him right there. Oh, hey! Oh, there's actually like a raid. Oh, really appreciate it, man. How have y'all been doing? Y'all playing Elden Ring as well? I'm just starting a new character tonight. We've been just running around and grabbing all the tears and golden seeds. Lots of stuff. Yeah, this guy is quite strong for early game, I forget. Honestly, this is probably not the best spell to try to use against him. Third stream of it. Nice, nice. Well played. Yes, very, very true. That was well played by me. I think that I probably shouldn't try fighting him right now. This was literally like the first enemy that I actually tried to fight. So, this is a brand spanking new character. I'm just gonna grab my stuff and go. So, you know, I've been taking a very normal route, of going like straight down almost immediately. We went, as you normally should do, go to Caelid like right off the bat. Run around, grab some stuff in here. We chilled over at the Impassable Great Bridge and watched a great battle take place and got free runes from it. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting that dude has been a common phrase. Yeah. With this game, you will stumble across so many enemies that's just like you know they're just way out of your league. So yeah, this is basically the first place I went as I just started running around in Caelid. This was the very first map that I got was for this area. And then went down here. I ran through here. There's a memory stone you can get from here if you solve this tower. So I'm just getting started out. Got a couple sacred tears from these churches over here. Oh, I've still got a marker there. I didn't undo that one, I guess. Okay. Well, yeah, so yeah, I've kind of just got to where I finished like my early starting route that I usually take. To just grab a bunch of free stuff without really fighting anything. So now, let's see, where should I actually go to actually start playing the game? So we're gonna go, let me go ahead and unlock a couple of these other caves here, some other places to go. I just really like to explore early on, unlock a lot of the map and stuff. I've been finding lots of secrets on my main strength character and stuff. Yeah, this game is so great. It's just so huge. The number of places you can go right from the beginning is just crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. Let's run up here and grab this cave. And I think there's a couple more caves in this channel as well. So fairly blind. Playthrough's been going in a direction until you hit a wall, then go back and try a different way. Absolutely. I'll definitely say, well, in that case, sorry for like showing you a whole bunch of spoilers, I guess. Although, I mean, if you're just starting out, you probably don't know where any of these places are anyway. Graph King guy, yeah. Like the, not at the entrance to the castle, but actually the boss of the castle, right? He's pretty tough. I definitely came back after leveling up some to fight him, because he's actually a demigod. Made it to the second phase, yeah. What'd you think about that? What'd you think about that cutscene where he's like, "Oh, you know, I guess I'm gonna go hard on you now," and he just chops his own arm off. He's like, attaches a dragon head where his arm used to be. He's like, what is happening? Why? Laughed really hard. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, what the heck is this game? Yeah, it's really great. Like, the more I play, the more I find new stuff. I played quite a lot on like my main character. Oh, hold on. Let's bust out the torch and make sure I'm not about to fall in a hole or something. The dragon was badass. Yeah. Yeah, that guy does not mess around. He's actually like one of the kind of more main bosses of the game. That's like the first. He has, I'll just say he has part of the Elden Ring essentially. He has one of the great runes, or so he's the first major stumbling block in the game. You can definitely come back to him later, but beating him's definitely worthwhile too. But there's tons of stuff that you can do without beating him too. You can totally, there's a path you can take to walk past the castle entirely. So you don't actually have to like do the castle. You can go around, and then there's a whole nother, like practically a continent that you can explore. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely beatable. Like, he's by far the easiest, but he is a main boss. Yeah, it definitely depends on how strong you are, what, you know, your gear and all that, and how much of a challenge you're looking to go for as well. Like, my biggest enjoyment out of this game is just exploring and finding all the crazy stuff. seeing all these new areas and everything. There's some absolutely gorgeous scenery in certain areas of the game as well, like mind-boggling. Like this is peak fantasy right here. Peak fantasy. The entry guys seem difficult, but I'm gonna give it a few more tries before deciding if you're coming back. Yeah, he's oh, he seemed more difficult. Oh, you haven't beat him yet. Huh. Wait, you got in there without beating him? I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, the game is very pretty. Oh, you beat the entry guy. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, wow, I did not even know you could do that. Kudos. I was going to give you a thumbs up. Like, okay. Nice job. How was your stream, Loth? Good to see you streaming. Did better first try against the Lord than first try against Entry Boy. Yeah. Oh. What am I thinking? I was going to go around through this channel as well. What I like to do at the beginning of the game is, yeah, I've just been going exploring and finding all these different places to go, and you can just put markers on your map. Just make notes for yourself, just write on the map. You can have up to 100 markers of different types on your map at any time. So it's really easy to just remind yourself of things that you want to come back and do later. I'll step away for a minute. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Well, appreciate the raid. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys just like drop from the... Okay. Okay, I actually need to fight these guys. I forget, because... Let me try... I'm going to try using the AoE one. Oh, it's not AoE. Okay, never mind. Okay, it is if you're far enough away, I guess. I love that. Yeah, this is my first time actually... Oh, crap. I forgot. These guys come back to life. Screw off. These guys come back to life. You gotta double tap. Gotta double tap. Let's see. Trying to familiarize myself with... Alright. Are you gonna stay there for a sec? Nope. Bastard. Alright. Screw you. Ugh. Quit. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this now that I've started a new playthrough. I'm gonna be continuing this a lot throughout the week, and also posting this run to YouTube. Kind of like half tutorial, I guess, because I've, showing where a lot of like the early secrets and important items are. A lot of stuff that you can just kind of run through and grab without really needing to fight anything. Okay, let me see. Oh. Maybe I should get some more mana. Okay. That is much more effective than trying to chase those stupid dragonflies with a sword. Okay. I know there's gonna be someone come after me here. Yeah, so there's a little cave here. But you kind of get faked out. Yeah, it's already happening. So if I go up to here, yeah. So there'll be a little fog wall that'll block you off. You get invaded by this guy. But then another guy comes in to help. Oh, come on. Help me. Where are you? Sure are taking your sweet time. There he is. This guy's pretty cool. You meet him later on as well. Hey, got him. Used all my flasks. All right. Nice. Nice. We did it. Thanks there, buddy old pal. Doesn't he like, isn't he appear here where you can talk to him afterward? Somewhere, maybe inside the cave? Oh dear God. These caves get so dark. Yeah, GG easy. Exactly. Alright. See, I thought he appeared like maybe right around over here. Go ahead and mark this to come back to it later, and this one as well. Yeah, pressing X or whatever and then picking from any of these markers where you can just mark stuff on the map for yourself. That's really nice. Yeah, there he is.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Wow. You fought Nereus and survived. I'm Yura. Hunter of bloody fingers. Tarnished. Held in thrall by cessblood. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember. No kinship with their ilk. Remember your emotions stay up.
Yeah.
Last word of warning, stay clear of Agil Lake, and it's as fearsome. So, stay clear of them.
Yeah.
Be on your way, perhaps.
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that I should steer clear of the gigantic dragon that flies down out of nowhere. Thanks for the advice. Coolio. There's a bunch of like slimes and stuff in here. Actually, you know what? Isn't there a bear that pops down here? No, I think I'm thinking of the wrong place. Yeah, there's another place where there's a bear. Not at this low level of area. By the way, there are bears in this game. And you might think they're large, but there are bigger ones. Yeah. Yeah. So there's like a normal size bear that's still like several times as big as you. And then there's like the monster bears. Those things will tear you to shreds, and they can even outrun your horse. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot even run away from those suckers. And usually my combat strategy involves trying to dodge and still getting hit, and trying to attack and still getting hit, and then dying. Ugh. Those giant bears are really gnarly. You want to be pretty high level to take those on. Whee! I think there's another Grace over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is an artist's shack. You'll find some random paintings. I don't know what they do, actually, but I'm guessing you want to try to go somewhere where you can see that scene in the real world, somewhere. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I could also go in here. This is where there's a lot of bears, honestly. I think this is the forest of bears, basically. However, if you brave the forest of bears, Phono, there is a large round structure that you can go inside, and there's like it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a game. So you should definitely check it out. If you're over in this area, like, you know, your castle and everything is up here. But if you're over in this area here, I think right about here, there's kind of a little circular structure that there's a something really amazing inside. Okay. Beast Guy Chapel. Okay. So there is that too. That is also cool. That's actually not the thing I was talking about, but that is also very cool as well. But the large cylindrical structure I'm talking about, there's actually like an elevator that starts to take you down. You should definitely check that out. It's absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. Yeah. Let me see. I probably should just go ahead and start heading toward the castle now. Well, no, I wanna actually like start getting items, and I'll need to level up a bit more than that. Actually, so if you go down to the southern continent, there's an NPC that sells something down here that's really, really useful. If you go into those deep, dark caves and it's really dark and you're tired of having to deal with the dark and don't want to have to pull out a torch all the time, this guy sells a lantern, which this is one of my most used items in the game at this point. Probably only second to my horse. I map it on the bar, and just every time I go into someplace dark, you can just use this item. It's just infinite use. And it allows you to have the benefit of a torch. Well, almost the benefit. It's not nearly as bright as a torch, but it will light up the area around you. And it's free. You can keep your hands free to, you know, do your normal stuff. So that's really nice. Definitely one of my most used items in this game. Let's see. don't think he really sells anything else I want right now.
Unusual in this.
Although he also sells a really good sword too, like the Zweihander. So if you're going for strength, it is a really, really good starting weapon.
Have a safe.
But yeah, it's kind of, you kind of have to like run around all the way down in there. It's definitely worth just like exploring and seeing where you can go though. Let me see. I wonder if I can actually just blitz this gate. I have a feeling I can just sprint right through the gate on my horse. There's a lot of archers and stuff, but... And then, of course, the giant comes down. Ouch. Yeah, I bet I can just run straight through here. I weave a little bit around to avoid getting hit by arrows and stuff, but yeah. Oh yeah, that was pretty easy. That giant's definitely chasing me, but he's a little on the slow side. Let's see. Here's the golden seed. And then I think the bonfire's right up over here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a bunch of jellyfish over there. I wanted to say there was something over here. I think I'm just getting it mixed up though. There's so many different places that look similar. So easy to get places mixed up. This game is huge. It's enormous. I love it. Whew. Thought there was a grace over here somewhere. Okay, there's the Evergail over here. I think? Isn't there one? Oh, yeah. I ran right past it. I could have sworn there was a grace over here somewhere. Oh well. Catch me if you can. Yeah, and I think there's a bunch of wolves that come down here. Yeah. Is this the shack, I think? Really useful NPC here. Yeah, Stormhill Shack where, no, this isn't the War Master Shack. Oh, this is her.
Everyone who came.
Yeah.
Only to have their own. Did you know? It's quite a lot.
She's really important.
You're all on and heading to enticed by all that, but I don't have your. It's scary. I want to know nothing. Oh, I know. Can you take this? The poor fans. It'll be glad.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's her.
Tell them I love and try me again.
You want to come back and talk to her after
Try me again.
doing the castle. And then there's another shack over here. That's the War Master's shack. And that's a really important NPC that sells like some of the most useful items early on in the game. Oh, ow. My mistake. Got a little too close to that place. Yeah. Yeah, I think the War Master Shack is like over in here, something like that. Maybe down here or here. Something. Anyway. You know what? It's probably here. Although that's maybe a little further, I don't know. So this is where there's like a side path where you can actually get around behind the castle. So there's more places that you can go and explore. And a whole nother area that you can get to. Of course, going through the castle will also get you there, but this side path takes you just straight around the side of the castle over to that other area, which is really important for sorcerers because there's some really important items over here for astrologers. What's up, puppers? And you want to head to this church over here. There's a important NPC for magic users over here. And another sacred tear.
You're tarnished then. Believe it or not, for a... Well, bless you're a true, my name, presuming you're only...
I think I gave him runes without even realizing it, but that's fine. Starlight, huh? Oh, this is just, that's a light spell, it looks like. These are just your starting spells as well.
Apologies. Apologies. I'm afraid my meager... Oh, right. I can tell you what I know. You've seen that structure to the That's the Academy.
Yeah, the
Schools
Academy.
after they declared the Academy
Go
cast
to
a seal
Dark
to
Souls
the test, making
Hogwarts.
entry to them, so I'm stuck here. When they cast the seals, why not find without one, and you'll never reach the... And if you find it, once you've tied up, or would you consider... I know it, but still...
Okay. Let me see. So... yeah, let's just, let's head this way. It's like a whole nother area over here. Don't mind me. Okay. So here's where the map is. And then, let's see.
You won't be surprised no matter. Why don't? Oh, don't. Oh.
Oh, he sells a lantern too. Oh, how about that? Okay. It's not that valuable. Oh, he sells the astrologer equipment. Okay. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Heal myself before I totally get screwed over here. Ouch. I know there's a bonfire in here somewhere. Oh, I think it's up in here. In this area. Or maybe here. Where's the grace? There's gotta be a grace over here. Oh dear. One of the mounted ones. Yeah, there's some very tough enemies in certain places. depending on where you go, but most of the continent over here is pretty low level. The enemies here are pretty tough, but let's see. Actually, I found where I found these Evergales. I should go ahead and mark that there's a boss. Where was the other one? I guess this is it, yeah. I think this is one. And then here, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, that one does not mess around. See if I can get out of here before it annihilates me. Okay, good. So this is the entrance to the academy. To Hogwarts Souls. You need a key to get in, though. However, if you know where to go, the key is quite easy to get. Let's see. I'm just gonna... I don't need these. I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab this. Oh, is this the map for the area? Oh, right. Okay, so this, at the entrance right here, it gives you a little mini map. So you have to actually go to your inventory to use this one, I think. Let me see. Yeah. So this, basically, this points out where the key is. So it's essentially, it's just to the left of the academy. So if this is the academy right here, then it's just a little to the left of that. It's a little west, directly west of the academy. Yeah, I'm just gonna backtrack through here and run grab that map so I can see what other stuff is around over here. There's also several more golden seeds that you can find. Just exploring in these areas. Just running around through the lake. And at no point in the lake is it too deep. So you don't have to worry about just randomly dying. It's also generally pretty obvious in this game. You can see through the water really well. So So it's generally really obvious if the water is too deep somewhere. It's also usually really well lit if that's the case. Very rarely is there water that's too deep unless it's at an obvious place, like along the shore or something. Yeah, so this is the academy right here. So if we look at that map, you can see here that kind of that castle depicted here. It's just to the left of there. So this is the academy, and then this is where the key is. So if we look on our map, this is the academy, and then this is where the key is. Right here. However, it's not quite that simple as you'll see, but that is where it is. So I'm just going to stop at a few places along the way. Stars are quite pretty at night. Even here. Well, I guess the only place you can see the stars. It's worth stopping by each of these little places. They usually have that's probably one of the worst ones. A couple of them I think actually have graces in them, and then some of them have very valuable items. There's at least one that has that teleporter and stuff like that. So. Okay, so this place is scary. I am not going to fight what just came out of there because that thing will tear me to pieces. That is an extremely strong enemy. It doesn't look that intimidating, but it is very strong. Extremely. Another smithing stone too. Oh boy. It's a good idea not to run in straight lines away from these guys, because those spells can be really gnarly. Okay, and there should be a bonfire over here as well somewhere. Treasure chest. I wonder what's in here. Ice rind hatchet. That's an interesting looking weapon. Okay. There's also a place over here. It took me a really long time to find this. Wait, isn't it over here? Oh no, it's the place I'm thinking of is further down. That's fine. Never mind. There is something very worthwhile over here. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, that's right. It's a little further north than my current destination. Yeah, Revenger's Shack. Don't really think there's anything here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, should be... Oh, it was just fading out, I guess. Too fast. Isn't there... Guess there's not a bonfire here. Let's see. The reason I'm carefully approaching this is because this is a scarab I know that took me quite a while to get on my other character. Let's see. Sweet. It's nice to have range. I want to say right over here. Oh, yeah. If you hear singing like that, steer clear. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not what you probably expect. At all. Okay, is this the foot of the four belfries? Nice. Okay. So this is a really cool place. Up here on top of this hill, there are four belfries. Like little bell towers. And each one of them... essentially, it's a way to get back to some... special locations in the game that you can only get there that way. I'm gonna avoid these lobsters because they're pretty mean. Alright, so our actual destination, what we were looking for, right here, this is where the key is. So, yeah, let's just run up and grab it. You know? Surely there wouldn't be any problem with that, right? Just maps it out on the map. Charlie. Sneaky. See, I told you there'd be no problem with it. Yeah, no worries at all. Nothing to worry about. In and out. We got our key. And then there should be, yeah, it's a bonfire right over here that took us an embarrassingly long time to find. Okay. So, and I'm going to go ahead and mark this with a skull because there's a boss there. And then right nearby here somewhere there's also a hidden cave that I think you have to unlock. But I want to say it's worth it. Yeah. How many keys do I have? I don't think I've used any yet. Oh, I only have one stone sword key? Well, I'll definitely buy some. Yeah, I think you need 2 to get in here as well. I'm just going to go ahead and mark this for now. And then... Alright, so... Next order of business is I want to get the final map for this area. Well, is it the final map? Yeah, I guess it is. Also, this is someplace really important. Yeah, that's a smithing stone 3 there. Okay. Getting the heck out of here. Don't mind me, fellas. So this is the place to be. We can go to get the final map of the lake region. Right in here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right there. And then we're not going to stop there because there's something over here. It's kind of cool. Whee! An actual invisible wall that really works, and it's large. Speaking of large, we have Best Boy over here.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? Oh, pardon me. I am E.G., a blacksmith who once...
We have our
served the
giant
Guardian
blacksmith.
Royals. And so here I am. Perhaps you'd like a display?
Yeah, and you can actually buy somber stones from him all the way up to 4. Although they're really expensive here. And not really recommend. But he can also upgrade for you.
Oh, watch out.
Please
there.
take
I'm
care.
absorbed in my smithing. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tunge.
I love this guy.
You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work. Brave Tarnished. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. When the Rhea Lucaria after leveling it, Carians were taken off ground by conjuring, and that is why I say, unless you wish to lie with the corpse.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Of the enchanted, whatever you do, brave.
Yeah, so, he's talking about this place. Stepping even, like, a few feet closer, it's going to bring pain. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and brave it. If you keep moving quickly and make some tactical corrections, kind of zigzag, you should be fine. And then there's a bonfire right outside here, so once you get here, you're safe. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I want to go here because I think there's a memory stone here. And for the record, these guys always scared us, me and my siblings. However, if you have like a few throwing daggers or something, you can totally just pop these balloons, and once you pop them, they'll be gone for good, and the enemies will also be gone. Wait, really? Yeah. Well, the enemies will fall down the first time, but you also get really, really good rune items. So it's definitely worth. I don't know why I'm using daggers for this. I could just, use my actual spell. I have actual ranged attacks on this character. What am I thinking? I'm using the wrong button. Yeah, Golden Rune 6, like for each one of these. And you don't have to fight the enemies. It will drop down enemies, and those are pretty strong. But you can just ignore them from there. Looks like I kind of have to get close enough for them to start dropping enemies before I can pop them with this normal spell at least, but it's fine. Lots of free runes. Definitely worth popping them. And then I think here there's a memory stone. Wait, maybe I can't do this one yet. No. I think this is a 3 beast one. Seek 3 wise beasts. So again, all we gotta do is find the turtles. And then I think there's one down here. I just did this the other day. Oops, not there. Not there. It's here. And then the final one is hidden a little bit better. There's usually messages that will be pointing it out, though. However, if you look up, you'll find it. This is something I never realized that turtles could do. But where is it? There it is. Bingo. There we go. Memory stone. So that makes 2 memory stones. And once I use, yeah, see, I have so many runes now in item form. Let's just get enough to get 3,000, and then I just go back to the round table hold. And then we can buy a 3rd memory stone. And then we'll have 5 slots. I actually have more slots than I have spells right now, which is kind of nutty. But there's a lot of spells in this game, so we will be using them. Okay. Well, I think that is probably a good place to stop for tonight. We've got a lot of stuff. Unlocked a good portion of the map. Oh, she's here too.
Greetings, my name is... Isn't this the round table? I never knew the... Although, I'm still looking. It's all a bit much. I'm still looking.
To stand before if those who follow the guide and do so, and you. Once the wisdom of as a true I have harms.
Yeah, this guy comes across as a total dick at first, but he becomes very helpful later once you prove yourself. He just doesn't want to waste time talking to somebody who's probably just going to go out and get themselves killed, it seems.
Who live in all the more.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one day ensuring. By the way, you do. Most time you are well.
May the golden orb.
Okay, and then I want to talk to the blacksmith, right? Yeah.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own. The girl you bore, she's crestful. She has I saw enough her eye. I see you've noticed nothing special on track. That's all there is to it. No, I've no grudge against my being a priest. Besides, despite my desires, it holds me.
It's all a bit, I'm still looking. You're telling me? I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask Master Hugh.
Yeah, so
I know he's tracking down.
so if you talk to her and to the blacksmith a few
I
times,
suppose I'll ask Master.
then she asks him to teach her, and then
Already, no matter. The girl. Are you out to food step, sir? I refuse. I don't. Back already, no matter.
yeah, so then just keep talking to her and to him until you exhaust all their dialogue.
I suppose I'll ask Master.
And then you come back here. So you just basically refresh the area. I think this should do it. And then she will be somewhere else. Yeah, so now she's over here.
Good to see you again. I have you to thank. I can happily announce I'm as yet unsure. And if there's any, well, I sir to Roderica.
So she can upgrade your summons.
I took you for no matter lay out your own. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift, so I told her I'm indebted. It was all work. I'm sorry.
Cool. So now, good to go. And we now have a spirit tuning master. Essentially, the girl just has very low confidence and doesn't see value in herself. She's always been treated poorly, and so you just kind of help her find her confidence, and then she becomes a master in her own right and helpful in several other ways throughout the game as well. Yeah, we're definitely swagging it up with this outfit here. This is filthy. But anyways. So, yeah, we've basically explored most of the well, at least got the maps for most of the game that's accessible from the beginning. We've unlocked a whole lot of stuff, got a lot of items, 3 memory stones, and in fact, I think I can get another flask or 2. Yeah, I can kneel here. I didn't know if you know. I didn't know this for a little while, but you can actually use this as a grace as well. I don't think I can do another. Oh, I can do another one as well? Ah, so we're at the point where we use 3 now already. And then increase this. Okay. And now we've got... Yeah, could do 4 and 4. Honestly, I'm probably going to use more... We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep them even for starters, because end up needing health a lot. And then, alright, well, Yeah, just flip the table. I would if I could. That would be pretty funny. Yeah. And that's kind of the name of the game, isn't it? Like, literally the name of the game is Elden Ring. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, peeps. While I haven't really fought anything, I feel like I've had quite a productive first session here. It's like a good 3 hours, and my goodness, I've unlocked a good, like, not just like the stuff that's accessible early on, but a good like close to half the total overworld map, I think. So, yeah. The main thing we need now is more spells. More spells, because I got more slots than I can even use. But yeah, we're going to be experimenting with lots of different spells. It's also going to be really profitable for me to level up my intelligence, since I'm using a staff with an S modifier right off the bat. So, but yeah, have a good night. And I'll continue this another day. Probably not tomorrow. Usually have plans on Wednesdays. But maybe Thursday or something. Until next time. Love you, Loth. Happy streaming to you as well. That game looked pretty fun earlier. Definitely looked way easier to jump into than like League of Legends or something. Oh my gosh, that game is so ridiculous.